Bonjour, today I want to talk about the importance of your juice. It's something you will hear me often speak when I talk about watercolor. So we're going to activate some colors. I'm just going to activate the red because I want to show you the colors there, how you can mix different ratio of colors. So there's different way of doing it. You can just add a tiny bit of water on it just by squeezing your brush when you have filled up your aqua brush with water, or you can use a spray bottle. So I'm just going to spray the palette with some water. And another thing that I do, I actually keep some water on my palette. So either you can use the palette from the Ebola Bon Voyage, or you can use a plate. So what I'm going to do, I've got a wet brush and you can see it's moving, and I'm going to show you why. Actually, I should probably show you what happened when it's wet and what happened when it's not wet. So let me remove some of the water with a paper towel. So I don't know if you can see on the video, this area is wet and this area is dry. So I'm just gonna collect some pigment first on the dry area and now on the wet area. So if you can add a tiny bit of water, it doesn't have to be a swimming pool, but if you can add a tiny bit of water on your palette, it's just gonna make the pigment move better on a wet surface rather than on a dry surface. And see, it's the same ratio of color that I picked up. One is just dry and then one is just wet. And often you go, oh, I need more water, and then you add too much water. So that's the first tip I wanna share with you. The first juice that I'm creating here is a tea consistency juice. So I've got a scrap paper here and I just want to show you what it is. So it's 90% of water and around 10% of pigment. You can see it's quite light. I prefer to teach this way than the opposite way. And you can do also the opposite way, but because we always use lighter color, we build from light to dark, I think teaching you the light version is just gonna help you understand and have a good technique from the get-go. So this is the tea consistency. So now I'm gonna add a little bit more pigment on my brush and I'm going back into the same juice. You can see on my plate, it's starting to get a little bit darker. It still moves. So also another thing is make sure that when you do have some pigment, to mix everything, rub your brush inside. So I've got an aqua brush, so the bristles are synthetic, but you also have, if I use a brush like that, so I'm using another brush because I do have other brushes. I'm gonna wet first my brush. I'm gonna get the extra water on the edge of the cup, and then I can come and rub my brush inside to collect the pigment. So if you don't have an aqua brush, you can do exactly the same with a different brush, but you're gonna have to wet the brush first, remove the extra water so the brush is done, and then you come back and have a little bit more. So this is like a tea consistency, so it's a little bit darker than previous stroke on the paper. So now I'm gonna go back to my aqua brush and we're gonna do so tea, coffee. Now it's going to be milk. So each time I add a little bit more pigment. So it still moves. When you see on the palette, it still moves, and that's something that you need to see. It needs to be moving, and you'll feel When you move your brush, you'll feel that it's not as liquid. You can feel there's some resistance because you've got some pigment. So tea, coffee, milk. Now we're going to do a cream consistency. So again, I'm adding more pigment, and you can just have like different well and just do them separately. So now I'm gonna have it's not really a cream because it needs to be a little bit thicker, but it's getting there. So I'm just adding a little bit more pigment. And butter is very easy. It's straight from the pan. So because my brush is dry, it doesn't actually have the streaky movement that you will have when your brush is not damp enough. Because my brush has been damp enough, you don't have that, but it's quite thick when you apply it on the paper. So tea, coffee, milk, cream, butter. And those one actually the one that you use when you paint. So for example, because people feel like it's different layers, and no, it's not. It's just different colors. So let me actually move that this way so you can actually see it. So this is a tea consistency, and then I started to do some brush stroke with a coffee to milk consistency, and then I came back with some marks here, and they are more cream to butter consistency. So this is the way to actually create more contrast in your artwork. So a light, medium, and dark value, and it's the same for everything. Light, medium, dark value all the time. This exercise here was just done with the tea consistency, and it's just the layering, so the repetition of the same shape over and over. I just need to do the first one, so the background here has been done. You can actually check that into some of the Et Voilà tutorial on the website, on the members area. So it's just doing these flowers first with the tea consistency, letting it completely dry, and then come back and do it again with the same consistency, the tea consistency. And just at the end, I add a tiny bit of, when it was still wet, I add a tiny bit of butter consistency here, because when it's wet and you have butter, the pigment is richer and it will explode, it will disperse and blend, and that's beautiful. So here you have it. So your tea, again, tea, coffee, milk, butter, and cream consistency. And you can even see on the side it's a little bit thicker and richer. Another thing to remember is like watercolor dries lighter. So sometimes you have to take a step back and let it completely dry before you start adding another layer on top, because you might actually stop the contrast, the natural contrast that you can have like that. Light, so you've got a light, a medium tone, and a dark tone. The yellow is also a light tone here. I could have done a little bit, I could have done an orange and it would have been a medium. So I hope this is helpful, and I can't wait to see you painting.